Hey guys, this is Thomas the Bomb here, and today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and make a PS4 controller work on the computer. Right, so the next thing that you're going to need is the program. So what I recommend, go to Google. I'm doing this right now as I speak, and go ahead and type in DS for Windows. Now, this program is going to allow you to go ahead and use a PS4 controller on a PC. This is the actual download. You can click on it right now, and it'll send you to a download link. I'm not going to show you it because I already have it downloaded, but you can just look through the stuff here. You see, you can use Bluetooth on here. You can set up profiles for different playstyles and buttons and all that kind of stuff, and for different people. You can set up profiles for games and a lot of other stuff. Now, if you have a PS3 controller, just type in DS3 Windows. Or, whoops, DS3 Windows. And I recommend going to the official site. And it's pretty much the same thing, except it works with a DS3 controller, PS3 controller. I don't believe it. Well, I have to look through the stuff here. I don't think it goes Bluetooth at all. So you have to use it wired. PS4 you can use wireless, which is pretty nice. But if the PS3 controller is Bluetooth enabled, please tell me, so that way I know that if it's that you can use it wireless. So I believe that is about it. Alright, so now once you have all of your programs downloaded, DS4 and all that kind of stuff, now you're going to go ahead and open up DS4 Windows. Now this is the DS4 Windows folder right here, and it contains all of the stuff. So you're going to see right here, you got macros, profiles, virtual bus driver, actions, profiles, you got it all. But there's going to be two things here, DS4 Updater and DS4 Windows. DS4 Windows does have updates, and you're going to want to download them as soon as possible, but with the DS4 Updater, it allows you to download them automatically, which is nice. So double click on this first, and you're going to be first popped up with this. Okay, you're gonna start seeing default. I made my own profile called standard, which has my stuff on here. So as you can see, just looking at the profiles, this is what the profiles window looks like. So I'm going to go through each tab right here, and I'm going to talk about what it does. Now controllers, this is where you're going to see all your controllers at. So as you're going to see, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my controller right now. I'll teach you how to hook up your controller to Bluetooth. So turning on the controller right now. And as you see, there's my controller right there. That's the ID. This is the status that it's under. You can right click to disconnect it, and you can reconnect it. It also shows you the battery that it's at, and it also shows you the profile that it's on. And you can have up to 4 controllers hooked up to this at one time, which is nice. I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect this right now. So, take a look at the profiles. This is where you edit all your profile stuff. So, if you want to map a button immediately, let me just turn on the controller again. If you want to map a button to a controller just right away, just press a button on the controller. So I just press cross. Select an action for cross. So it's going to show you the entire QWERTY keyboard with the number pads and all that kind of stuff. Xbox 360 controllers stuff, extras, mouse stuff, And here's the interesting thing. You can record a macro. So macros are kind of like, they're simultaneously pressed keys on a keyboard or a controller. And I'll show you what I mean. If I can hit the top. Can hit the top button. Upper touch. Oh, the problem with this program is that the DS4 Windows does not, it's not perfect. It'll disconnect often, and some buttons don't work, like the upper touch for some stupid reason, not working. That's just one of the problems, but we're just going to use this as an example. Now, record a macro. I have a macro saved on here to when I'm in Steam, when I'm in a Steam game. I want to be able to press one button to open up the Steam overlay, so that way I don't have to crouch over my keyboard and press the keys. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete all of these. Delete. And there's a button right here, record. When you're ready to go ahead and do the key presses on the record button, hit record, and then press the keys. Stop. And then save the preset. I'm just going to save it as a Steam overlay. It's going to save as a text document. Yes, I want to overlay it. Save that. And now you're golden. Now, this is not with the mouse. This is with the touchpad. And the touchpad is pretty good, I'll just have to say. I like it. And for some stupid reason, you can do tilts and stuff, but I'm not going to do that since it's just stupid. Then you got your touchpad stuff right here. Lower right is right mouse button. Jitter compensation. You got all that stuff right there. You can do rumble, rumble tests and all that kind of stuff. Dead zones. Light bar. I just recommend turning this off. Now, to turn it off, you just set it to black. You can have it be at any color. And you can have it pulsing at or flashing at, or you can also have color by battery. The reason why I have the light turned off is because I heard it drains a lot of your battery. So what I just recommend is just keeping it off, and as like an indicator, while it's charging, I have the rainbow effect on when it's charging, so that way I know it's charging and stuff. And then you got other stuff right here, yada yada yada. Now, next thing is auto profiles. I believe like when you have a controller connect, it'll automatically set the profile to that. Settings, yada yada, and then you got your log, which is just your history. So that's about it for that. When you're done with this program, you want to go ahead and hit stop. That'll stop all the communications between the controller and the window that you have open. And somehow you have to double click it to get out of it. So now I'm going to show you how to hook this thing up via Bluetooth. Alright, so I'm now going to show you how to hook up the controller via Bluetooth. So I'm just going to go ahead, show that up. No. For Windows 8 users, but it's a little bit different for like other users and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead, go into the settings, and PC and devices, I believe. Forgot what it was at. Oh yeah, there's a thing here that says Bluetooth. So it says that I already have the PS4 controller hooked up. So to hook up the PlayStation 4 controller, what you're going to need is you're going to need to press the PS button and the share button that's between the cross pad and the touchpad. You're going to want to touch and hold for 3 seconds while the computer is searching for a Bluetooth signal. As you can see, I already have it hooked up, so there's no problem with that. You can also use the controller wired, but it's not really recommended since it gets really janky and it doesn't work all that well. So now you're already done with hooking up your controller to the computer. Yeah, that's about it. See you guys later in the next video.